Y'all doing the Nate Jones story on YouTube. Y'all stay tuned for exclusive videos and exclusive giveaways. Y'all doing the Nate Jones story on YouTube right now.
Only true dogs fucking me and Big Nate. Wow. Shoot him in the greens, toss his body in that big lake.
All right, now let's take a look at this. This was the fight from Saturday. Welcome to the Nate Jones story. Don't forget to go ahead and follow that banner right there. Join. And when it says the memberships, we've been very busy doing our thing, so we didn't have time to really do some things on the Nate channel. But let's look at this. Katie Taylor wins again for the third time in a row. 3 victories over Amanda Serrano, the only person to ever beat Amanda Serrano. Now, the start of this fight was all Amanda. Just like all the other fights, she used her speed, her power, and she was coming forward smartly and landing combinations and was really getting the attention of Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor made an adjustment where she would back up, stay at angles, and counter Serrano, who decided to stay more on the outside in this fight, and it cost her down the stretch. See? So she's getting caught, and Katie was moving. Pop. Look at her. She comes in throwing that combo. Pop, pop. 1, 2. She bounced. Pop, pop. Change position. See? And Amanda was just standing on the outside, reaching, not really fully committing to the jab. And the 9th and 10th round was very telling. The 8th, 9th, and 10th round was the fight to me. That's where it was lost for Amanda Serrano. So Amanda Serrano lost that fight. It was a good card, for all women on the card. And, it was good to see boxing matches like that kick off. I mean, I feel bad for Amanda Serrano, who I felt completely won the second fight. Didn't get the favorable win or the nod, but this here was a situation that made a lot of sense to us, that it was going to go in the favor of Katie Taylor. I think no one really questioned this decision. It was obvious she won this fight. And I think Amanda Serrano knew too, even though it hurts that she changed her style to a point where it altered her. There'll be no 4th fight. This was it. And the saga, no matter how much money, everybody both said on both sides of the story that they're done. And I don't blame them. I mean, what's more to do at this point? You've done everything you can. Just let it go and move on to the next. Like, both are deep in their 30s. 30, we're looking at 36. Both of them are at the end of their rope for female fighters. I don't know how many fights Amanda got left in her either. She's been in some tough fights. So, this is going to come down to the where do we go from here? This is the first week is all depression when you don't get the win. And Katie is still the one to beat. So, anyway. I mean, man, look at that. There were some other good fights on the card. They've got one woman who thinks she's ready for, You know, Savannah Marshall got beat. And I don't really know too much about the other female fighter, but all I could tell you is that that was pretty much of a change. Yeah, so we'll see where it goes from there. But well, to see Savannah Marshall started out strong and faded. You know, I think the shots were starting to take their toll. And Savannah Marshall was a great amateur boxer. She's not made for long distance fights. And when that happens, you start to see her break down. And Savannah Marshall's career is just, some people are just better at being an amateur. And that's what I get from Savannah Marshall, because there's some girls here that can really clean her clock. Her defense is non-existent. She leave herself too open for shots. And for some people, your length and height can be a problem, which give you an advantage. Unfortunately, this wasn't one of them. You became predictable and got figured out at the 3-4 rounds. And then once you were buzzed, the fight changed. And you just had nothing to fall back on. You just continued to do the same thing over and over again. And that cost you. So anyway, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. And don't forget to join and subscribe to the Nate Jones Story. We got more videos coming, more breakdowns. We had a lot of fights these weekends, so let me go ahead and get you caught up.